morning, everyone. Happy New Week to each and every one of us. How you all doing? Nice to be here with you again this week. We give God the glory for keeping us alive, for sparing our lives to witness this new week yet again. That is one mercy we do not take for granted. At a time that the whole world is thrown in the state of mourning, it's found us worthy to be here. We're grateful. How are we all doing? Are we ready for the week? Are you ready for the brand new week? Or you still having that weekend blues? Yeah, it's time to get up and get going. Just trying to invite people and we'll kick in. This week, we're starting off with a brand new series with another new ingredient that is equally heart and God friendly. You know what this is all about? About making our food, our medicine, eating well, improving our well-being, improving our life through how we live it, ensuring we are managing all our day-to-day activities through eating very, very well. I'm just trying to invite people. I will kickstart. You see, my music in the background, all about gratitude, because we cannot take the grace of God for granted. We cannot. Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you all. Let's put out Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Yeah, I get a big buzz from that song, so I try to always play it as my bass. It's all about giving God the glory. So, good morning yet again. How we all doing? Yeah, we are super ready, mashallah, alhamdulillah. I'm so happy to hear that. You know what? This morning I'm going to do something very simple that you can easily do. So as the week progresses, good morning, ma. Thank you so much for being part of this. As the week progresses, we'll get higher and higher. But today is Monday. I know that Monday feeling. So I'm gonna lay you off lightly, but hey, still has to be very, very healthy. What we can easily practice. I've told you already to get your beetroot ready. So if your beetroot is ready, let's go. Today's breakfast show is not going to be very long because it's a busy, packed full day for me, but to God be the glory because I eat well. I can get on with whatever challenges life decides to throw at me. We get on with life. That's all we've got to do. So this week is going to be all about beetroot. Beetroot is going to be the base for our breakfast show. You know why I love beetroot. I've told you before, but if you're just coming across my video for the first time, I will let you onto that secret again. As people of color, we know what our challenges are. We are that group of people that we always easily struggle with high blood pressure. One, as the nature of maybe our gene, they've said that we are very prone to it. Secondly, our lifestyle, through the way we eat, we love to eat a lot of salt. Our food is very, very spicy, lots and lots of salt in what we eat. So that makes us to, we retain fluid, makes our blood pressure to always skyrocket. Number three, lifestyle is very, very stressful for an average black person that lives in diaspora. It's like we run two lives, yeah? Busy working, supporting family back in Africa. We don't get the opportunity to sleep well. We are the ones that always do those night duties, immigration issues, marital challenges. Most people, single parenthood, it's tougher for us here. So as a result, it's not too far-fetched as the reason why we have high blood pressure. Again, we eat a lot of food that are very high in carbohydrates. So most of us are obese. We eat obesity, but blood pressure is not far. High blood pressure is one of the very easy complication of obesity. Stress is another thing. So it's a whole lot of issues. So what I've decided to do and encourage us to do is to ensure that while some of us are on medication to manage the high blood pressure, we can easily include good, healthy nutrition into our lifestyle to actually help us to manage it. Yeah, maybe some to the point where they can stop taking their medication, who knows. Maybe some to the point where they can reduce the amount of conventional medications they are on for some people. And for those that have actually very short, that are very new with their high blood pressure is one ailment that's been proven that if you take intense and aggressive healthy lifestyle choice, you can actually reverse it. But for you to do that, you've got to be very, very disciplined. When I say discipline, I'm talking about doing things like I do now at least twice a day, consistently. And it's not hard to do. To be honest with you, it's not hard to do. I make smoothies twice a day. Even my children, they're so used to it now. It's about making that decision that this is the way I'm going to be living my life now, and you remain consistent at it, knowing that you are the first beneficiary of that thing. So one of the very proven food that is known to man, that is so packed with antioxidants, that has very high amount of nitrates in it, that helps to control high blood pressure naturally. This is not me talking, by the way. This is something you can go and verify on Google. Researches that has been done by British University. They did one in University of Edinburgh looking at the effects of beetroot on high blood pressure, and they came up that actually if you eat beetroot every day, you can help to lower your blood pressure naturally. They actually put a figure, but I'm not going to quote that figure here because not everyone will be consistent with that daily amount, right? So you remember last week we did a lot of stuff about kale. This is something I have at home. I love kale because as a woman of color, I know what our problem is around anemias and fibroid is very rampant in our community. If you're eating a lot of kale, you can help to build up your blood a lot like that. So as a result, I don't joke with them. So if you want, you could decide to add your kale to your own shake this morning. But the recipe I want to actually show you is filled with beetroot on its own. Beetroot on its own is something you can eat as it is. It's very diverse. You can put it in your salad. You can have it as your snack. You can juice it. You can blend it with your shake. So what I'm going to do this morning is very, very easy. Really, really beetrooty. High antioxidants. It's packed with lots of energy as well. In fact, for those that are into active sports, all the Olympic athletes, the runners, even footballers, before they go to the pitch, do you know that they give them beetroot juice, fresh beetroot juice, to give them natural energy as they are running around, playing their football and doing all the extreme sporting activities. Why? I'm sure you would have noticed that sometimes when footballers are playing, you just notice that they slump. We've seen that a lot where they will just collapse. One of the things they come up with is that when they give them beetroot juice prior to all those kind of activities, the nitrates that they get from this beetroot help to slow down, help to prevent things like that on the pitch. So why not? If it is that powerful that it can help the athletes, what about us that go on our regular day-to-day activity? I know that my lifestyle is busy. I don't need anyone to tell me. I work hard like an average person. My phone is ever non-stop meetings back and forth. I'm a full-time mom. I have young children. I know my lifestyle is extreme like that. So I know I have to balance it by eating well. So if you're one of those like me with young family, vibrant in your life activity, if you don't want to break down, which is so easy to do, you have to get into the habit of balancing your nutrition with good food. Beetroot is one of the things you need. I buy this from the farmer's market. So I always have loads at home. I showed you the picture. I still have loads in the freezer. So all I'm going to do is cut this beetroot. This is the cooked one, by the way. Bought it fresh. I've washed it. So I'm going to cut that into the blender like that. Yeah, nothing fanciful this morning. All we are going to do is using our beetroot and chia seed. I'm a huge believer in chia seed, and I'm going to convert all of you to using chia seed. Why? That complaint of constipation, it has to go. Chia seed is one of the natural things you can use. Look at, lovely, and it's very tasty. I love them. Just washing my hand then. No one reminded me. Interesting. By now you guys should know my routine. You didn't remind me to take my booster. If you don't remind me, I'll remind myself. Yeah, I have to remind myself. I must take that. My booster is my natural metabolizer. I kickstart my day with it. So I better not forget, because I know I am one of those with low metabolism. If I drink too much water, it stays on me. I get fat very, very easily. I know that it's in my gene. There are some of us like that, that any little thing we eat, we struggle to get rid of it. If you're one of those, you need your booster regularly to give you that extra bulk you need, extra fiber, to ensure that you cannot overeat every day. And if you're actively on weight loss management, you're trying genuinely to lose weight, maybe because you've been told by your GP, or because you know yourself that, you know what, I am overweight and I'm telling myself the truth, or you know that when you sleep you snore really heavily, you know that your fat is causing a lot of distress, or you know that your legs are always painful because you've got too much weight upper body, there's putting pressure on your lower body, you need that. And for men with your big tummy, all of you, that pregnancy, right, with no due dates in our men, it's got to go. One of the things you need to help you reduce that calorie content of the food you eat is your booster. So I don't joke with them, because I know me and I confront my truths like that. Easy to take, I've always shown you, but I have to do it again. When you're on booster, you drink a lot of water. It will ensure you won't be getting constipated willy-nilly as well. You know what water does? Water is essential. We need that. So, I've taken my booster. I get on with my life. That is it. We're going to be using the beetroot. If you don't have yours, go and get it, because throughout this week, we're going to be using beetroot every day. So if you haven't bought it yet, you have today to ensure you buy. It's readily available in every supermarket. There is no supermarket you get into that you can't get beetroot. Your Aldi, your Tesco is 59p in Aldi. I know the price, so you can't give me any excuse. So I'm adding the juice to it. Nothing goes to waste. And if you have all those farmers markets next to you, they are even cheaper there. You know, one full bowl, £1 that you can't even finish in a week. Get it and cook it yourself. Right? So the next ingredient I'm going to use today, I've told you today's recipe is a simple recipe, but equally very, very healthy. I'm using hair seeds today. So from tomorrow it get more advanced and complicated. Hair seed and beetroot is what you're using. I've told you about hair seed last week. Hair seeds has got natural omegas in them, very high in protein, full of fiber, and very protective for our heart. You know, so it seeds like that, the whole one. Again, you can put it in your yogurt, you can sprinkle it on your salad, and you can use it just like I am now to make your shake. I eat them. I love them. Every opportunity to bring nutrients into me, I don't joke with. And then the next thing, my Juice Plus vanilla shake. Over the weekend, I got a lot of questions around the shake. Why do you use it all the time? Because it's protein and soy. What I know women need. For me, I'm not taking this because I'm losing weight. Absolutely not. I'm taking this now because it's part of my healthy routine. Healthy lifestyle choices. I had one lovely lady contacted me and was asking me a question that she's on cereal in the morning. She tries to eat well, but her sugar is still going up. And I said, going back and look at the content of the cereal you're eating, you will notice that they are not made for you. Children that eat cereal, they go to school. After the bowl, they run around. The only cereal that I can say is probably safe for you as an adult is the porridge. Every other one has extra sugar and all of that. Once you hit that golden age of 40, our metabolism slows down. If you're not careful, those are that's that age where we begin to struggle with high blood pressure, diabetes and all. We can't process things like we used to. And many of us don't exercise. So as a result, your nutrition, you have to be top notch with it. So I have swapped my daily cereal with my shake because I know it's got no sugar. The sweetener in it is from stevia plants. High gram of protein, 13 grams of protein in each scoop, 17 varieties of fruits and vegetable. I can easily digest it. See, one scoop like that is 820 calories. So it's really easy I know I'm not piling on any unnecessary crap, so I use them religiously. It's my breakfast. And sometimes breakfast and supper, only eat the normal food once a day. So that is why. It's not just because, oh, they are only losing weight. No, it's because it's a healthy lifestyle shake. That is it. So that goes into there. You can use it as pre and post workout shake as well. It can be used, by your children when they're going to school as their breakfast in the morning. You can actually equally use it to make your muffin, your cakes and stuff. You can just have it as a drink. It's very easy. Instead of your chocolate that's packed full of sugar, make it the plant chocolate. We have the chocolate flavor of that. So that's gone into that. So the next thing I do now is to add my water. Like I always say to you, if you're new to this and you're trying to play around with flavor, you could use your plant-based milk to make that. So to make it easy and palatable as you're making. But for me, 3 whole years on this now, taste not an issue for me anymore. I'm very comfortable with using the water to make my shakes or any smoothie. 250 ml is the standard water you can put. However, it's up to you. Water can kill you. It makes you better. If it's too light, you can spice it up with more, add a little bit of more shake. But if it's too thick, you can add more water to it. It's easily up to you how you go with the amount of water or the milk you're putting into it. But note, no animal milk. Because as we grow older, we struggle to digest the animal fat. This is the reason why the root of most of our illness, you can see gluten, fat, high fat food, fat again. All those animal fat genuinely for animals. Cow is big. You can't process cow milk as you're getting older. Even look at our children we feed with cow milk. Can you see how big they are? We are the one introducing obesity to them through the way we feed them. So my water goes into there, and basically I'm just going to blend that. Tomorrow I will be introducing the greens into this. So I'm going to lay you off today. It's a Monday. I'm not going to be mean. Yeah? Tomorrow it will be tougher. Prepare your mind. Okay. And basically what we do, that is it. It's going to be very, very purple and beetrooty, packed with antioxidants. I'm even loving it before it is blended. That's it. Let's go. Sorry, pardon me, the noise, please. Breakfast is ready. How anyone wants like that, I have no idea. Seriously, this is, see, look at that. The heart you feed this with will say thank you to you. Just looking at it, look at that color, purple. Fantastic for your heart. Loads and loads of antioxidants that help to get rid of what we call the oxidative stress. That is all the stressors all around you that you can't even see that attacks your organ. Look at that. Seriously, my life is rich. I love this eating well. Another thing you can do, no, I won't do that today, I'll show you that tomorrow. So many ways you can spice this up. If you want, you could add your care, you can add your ginger, you can add so many things to it. That is it. Natural remedy for high blood pressure control. And for my men, you see that gentleman that came to my show yesterday was telling you about how powerful beetroot is even for men. He was even saying it on a live show. Eating beetroot with watermelon, with tiger nuts, with ginger. He told you powerful secrets for manpower. It's so amazing. So if you know you've got blood pressure issue throughout this week, we'll be using beetroot. Let me show you the amounts that is still here. I can't even finish this in a week, and I still have loads in the freezer. Eating healthy is not expensive. It's just a deliberate decision you have to make. Prepare for it. Go get the right stuff. If you don't have crap or junk in the house, you won't feed with it. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, my sister. And that is the breakfast for this morning. Before I go, I will continue to say it. I'm never going to stop. If you haven't gotten yourself on our premium capsule, I don't know whether you saw the news yesterday, 62 schools, 62 has been shut down as at Friday by the Minister of Health because they only resumed, a week ago. By Friday, they've shut 62 schools in this UK. Why? Students are testing positive to corona. Please, I am begging you in the name of God Almighty, we have to make efforts with our kids. We've learnt our lessons the hard way. Please, don't let us be caught unaware this time around. There will be no excuse. I am saying it, especially if you watch my video and you follow me all the time, there will be no excuse this time around. If you have a child that is going to the uni, I beg you in the name of God, get them every supplement, get them these capsules. You can buy one and get a supply free for them and ensure they take it. Why am I saying that? I'm not saying that it's going to cure anything, but at least you are giving them extra layer of protection, provided they get exposed to anything. This time around, we can never be too careful. May you and I not weep over our children. In fact, I wake up so early now to ensure that my kids, compulsorily, they take it right in front of me. I'm not taking the chances. I'm not God, but at least I can do my bit. As we pray, we make the effort. They've only resumed barely a week. They've shut down 62 schools already. I do not want to hear any story that touches this time around in the black community. We paid a huge price the last time. Our youngsters paid a huge price. Especially for the men, that statistics really, really bothers me to know that we lost a huge chunk of our men within the productive age. So now we know what we are meant to do. If you've not started vitamin D for your children, please go get it for them. We need extra layer of fruits and vegetables to ensure that we are building immune responses. And no matter what you do, children cannot eat enough fruit and vegetable. Neither can you. And that is the reason why we need this extra support. 30 varieties of fruit and vegetable nutrients is what you're going to get from these capsules. This is beyond money making out. It's about life-saving measures. I looked at that yesterday and I shook my head. I shared it on my page. 62 schools already now in isolation. That is less than a week. The Minister of Health yesterday, Matt Hancock, actually said it's getting worried. Over 2,800 new corona cases in one day. It's beginning to shut up again, but by the grace of God, this time around, we will not be caught unaware because we will do the right thing, not just by you, but by your husband and by our children. Because we don't know, there is no way they can social distance in school. Let's get that out of it. It's not going to work. Children will play. And not all the time will they put on the mask. Even we that work in the hospital, how many times are we able to stay compliant with that mask? Even with the the N93 mask, they even told us for black people, because of the bridge of our nose, it doesn't give us maximum protection unless you're specifically fitted. Can you be guaranteed that the one you get fitted for is the one you will use all the time? We know those things, those variables are not within our control, but the variables within your control are the variables of good nutrition, the variables of you drinking a lot of water, the variables of you ensuring that you can sleep for as long as you can sleep and do gentle exercises. That is the only cure for corona until at least we found the vaccine. The vaccine, we don't even know how effective that is going to be. So please, I beg us in the name of God Almighty, don't take this for granted. That's how much, 61.75 pounds per month that you're going to use to buy these. In the grand scheme of things, it's negligible. In the grand scheme of things, it's completely negligible. Especially if you have youngsters that are going to uni, if you have children that are going back to school, this is the time to fortify them. I'm not going to keep quiet about this. If you're not happy with it, probably leave my page because I have to continue to say it. I feel we owe it a duty now in our community. I'm screaming and shouting, I need more team members because this message, we have to get it across until this whole shenanigan is over. May the Lord protect us, but we have a duty to protect ourselves right now. When we pray, we must act. Just like the Bible says, prayer without action is dead. Ìgbàgbọ́ is iṣẹ́, òkú ni o. So we have a duty right now. Keep your eyes on the news, follow the trend, and This is not the time to say, oh, they are children, they are abroad, they don't listen. They must listen. They rather listen now. May we not be visiting where we shouldn't visit. I'm very big on that right now. And now we have all like fruits and vegetable capsules and chewables. They are here. Invest in your children's health. Invest in your health. When you get your supply, you can get your children's one child supply for free. Ask us about that package. I need more team members to spread this message across. I'm not going to spare you if you're on my page. May the good Lord forbid that we are hearing terrible stories. This time around, we will not be liable. And they must not caught us unaware. We know the system is against us as it is. We have a duty to do the right thing by our community. I'm saying all of this because I love you. It sounds harsh this time around. This is the way it's going to be until we are taught that message. Go and stock up on lots and lots of fruits and vegetables. You are the first beneficiary of anything you eat when it comes to good food. You're not doing it for me. When I sell fruits and vegetable capsules to you, you take it, I don't. No matter the commission they're paying me for it, it's negligible compared to the benefit you are going to get. Alright? So I'm going to take mine and I have to go now. Meeting has to start. That's how I do them. They are very easy. There is no excuse. If you can't swallow, you can chew. If you can't chew, you can open them up. And if you cannot open them up, you can get the chewable one. It's all about loading our system with the nutrients we need every day because we can't eat enough of them. We know that. See, I'm perfecting my Yoruba now. And guess what? This is so filling as well. You can't eat this and tell me I'm hungry. No, you can't be. This food is good food that you need to keep you going, especially if you run a busy routine. Nurses, you especially, yeah, you are the one that won't listen. No. Nurses, you know too much, but you are the unhealthiest people. A lot of fat nurses, too many of you. Even doctors that smoke. I am on your case. We've got to do the right thing. We have to. You're laughing, it's your truth. Because I hear all sorts. We do this, we do that. Despite that, it caught up with us. This time around, by the grace of God, winter is approaching. Yeah? Before that, we need to be prepared. That's it. That's my breakfast done. That's my 30 varieties of fruits and vegetables done. Packed with nutrients. I'm ready to face the day. You want to join the team? Easy peasy. 50 pounds. You're worth that. Because you spend much more than that in your McDonald's. I know how much we used to buy our Gucci bags and all. Our health is worth more than that. All these 30 varieties of nuts and vegetable capsules, I'm telling you, how much is it? £61.75 per month. That is £2.05 a day. How much do you buy a cup of coffee? Just imagine 2 fruits and vegetables in the supermarket that get spoiled easily. If you look at it critically, it's very cheap compared with the amount of benefit you will get from it. You wake up every day, you're always tired, you need your nutrients. Always exhausted, you need your nutrients. Struggling to lose weight, you need your nutrients. Right? I love you all. You want to order your supply, go to my website on www.roncare.gistplus.com or call me on 07877254559. You can come to be part of the team. Go to any of my team members. We work together. If you are in our group, trust me, you must fly. We work together. We support each other. Hello, sis, is beetroot good for diabetes patients? It depends on how you're using it. This is what you're going to learn if you join our plan. You can use beetroot even if you're diabetic. You just need to know how to do that. It is very good even if you're diabetic. Yes, you can. All right, ma. Okay, I need to go now. I love you all. If you join our plan to lose weight or to maintain health and well-being, loads and loads of healthy recipes we share. But guess what? This time around, you're gonna have to pay. You will be committed to purchasing stuff to go on it, or you can go on to my LDU and I page. There are a lot of free materials there. You can subscribe to that either on YouTube or Instagram or on Facebook. It's called LDU and I. All my videos are there. So that answers a lot of questions if you're not ready to purchase from me yet. All right. I do love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for making the required change. I'll see you again tomorrow by the grace of God with the beetroot coming back, but it gets busier and busier as the day goes. I'm going to be introducing more stuff that we'll be using with it. So this whole week is all about our blood pressure. Then the week after we'll switch over to something else. So get used to seeing this face. I love you. Do have a fantastic day, and bye for now. Bye for now.